Hi there, students. To carry the can. To carry the can. Okay, this is an idiom that means you take the responsibility, normally for something that's gone wrong, for something that has not succeeded. I think this is related to this idea in the modern world that everybody wants to avoid responsibility. Nobody says it was my fault, I did it. People don't tend to do that. They just look for somebody to carry the can, to take the blame for something that's gone wrong. In business, the bosses are always looking for somebody to carry the can, to take responsibility for a mistake or for a misdeed. Normally, if anybody makes a mistake, it's the most senior person who has to carry the can. But they normally say, no, but it was my underling who did this. To accept blame or responsibility, and you carry the can particularly for something where it's not your fault, you didn't do it. So he made the mistake, but she ended up having to carry the can. Okay, the government made a really stupid mistake in this, but the taxpayers are going to have to carry the can for this mistake. So to take responsibility for something, particularly on behalf of someone else. Okay, so to carry the can. Notice this is actually a British saying. I think the Americans might say take the rap. Yeah, so to take the rap for something, to be a scapegoat. The scapegoat carries the can for something. Okay, so if you carry the can, you have to you take the responsibility. Maybe if you've been thrown under a bus, it's where you are forced to carry the can. Yeah, so to be blamed particularly for the wrongful action of somebody else. Sometimes people who carry the can are actually willing to do it, but very often they've just been thrown under a bus. Okay, so I always have to carry the can for the mistakes my boss makes. Yeah, I'm blamed for something bad that had happened, even though I'm not the only person responsible for it. Yeah, it's very easy to say, okay, there's a problem, there's a mistake. Really, you all made the mistake, but I'm going to have one person carry the can, and it's their fault. And I'm going to declare publicly that it's their fault. So in a government, the Prime Minister never carries the can. It's always his advisors or his ministers that carry the can. Okay, so yeah, if there's a scandal, definitely somebody else will carry the can. Very often teachers have to carry the can for the mistakes made by parents, or the lack of attention paid by parents, or maybe the teachers have to carry the can for lack of government funding as well. Let's see. As to origin, I think this was a military expression, and this was somebody who was chosen to carry a beer or a food container back to a group of soldiers, and they had to carry it without spilling it. So if you spill the beer, then well, it's definitely your fault. Okay, so to carry the can, to take responsibility or to accept the blame. What about formality? I think I'm going to give this a 4 in formality. Give it a 4 in formality. Use it informally, use it in a semi-formal conversation. I think you could just about use it in a semi-formal writing, but certainly no more. Okay, so to carry the can, to take the blame, to take the responsibility, to be blamed for something, very often something that you're not responsible for, and this is primarily British or Australian. So anyway, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. life. And now, to carry the can.